What's happening, people? How's it going? Rob here, Old City Vapor, with another weird Wednesday video. Uh, you know, weird Wednesday videos. These are the ones where I talk about all the strange happenings in and around me, and what's going on, and instant messages popping up. Sorry. Um, this one actually been talking a lot about the house I grew up in. Tons of stories from there. This one actually is about the house I live in right now, where strange things happen from time to time. Uh, Sometimes I'll go weeks, uh, even a month or two, a couple of months, nothing happens, and then just out of the blue, there it pops up again. Last night was one of those times. As my wife got home from work, she gets home usually around 11 or so, and um, we're hanging out, watching a little TV, uh, chit chatting and stuff, and watching some YouTube videos and this and that. We're both kind of starting to nod off, it's getting around 1, 2 o'clock, and we, decide to get up and get ready to go to bed, take the dogs out, and it's freezing here in Florida. Hence the sweatshirt all bundled up. It's 41 degrees tonight, and a lot of you people laugh about that, but there's a reason this dude right here lives in Florida, and it ain't because of the 40-degree nights. I'm done with winter. Anyways, is what it is. Take the dogs out. They're doing their thing. Come in, get ready to go to bed. We'll get in bed actually and drift off to sleep. And long, like little after 3, I wake up, and it's like somebody shoved me or something. I look over at my wife and I'm like, what the hell? And she's sound asleep. And so, it's not her, and I'm just thinking, well, I must be dreaming or something. So I'm laying there, I'm awake, but, I'm kind of dozing off. She's sound asleep. The dogs are at the end of the bed under the blankets, and they're crashed out. All of a sudden, this voice comes out of our bedroom, and I'm thinking, what the heck is going on, and I'm looking, I kind of sit up, I'm looking, is it the alarm clock? Has the radio just come on? What's happening? And I realize it's an audio book that's like on my wife's iPad or phone, and it's just this audio book just starts playing in the middle of the night. So I'm like, oh man, and I'm like nudging her, waking her up, because I don't know where she left her iPad. I figured she's in the bed, and left it, fell asleep with it open or something, and she wakes up and she's like, what the hell's going on? She gets up, goes across the room where her phone and her iPad are, she's fumbling around, and she figures out, it's her phone has just mysteriously turned itself on and started playing an audio book. And I'm like, were you listening to an audio book and fell asleep? And she's like, no, it was completely off. It was on the charger and everything's closed, and it just mysteriously just opened up and started reading an audio book. Kind of weird, but weird things happen all the time. I didn't really think a whole lot about it. She went to the bathroom, came back out, got back in bed, and within minutes she was asleep again. I'm laying there still awake, thinking about it, and I'm starting to doze off again. And I hear this bump, in the bedroom, and I kind of jerk awake, and my one dog, got 2 little miniature dachshunds, she comes flying out from under her blanket, barking, you know, and the other one's shuffling around under the blanket, and she pops her head out, and she's looking around in the room, and it's not pitch dark. I can see in the room. I leave the oven light on in the kitchen, so it makes enough light in the room, so, you know, if you do get up in the middle of the night or whatever, you can see where you're going. So it's not total, you know, blackout dark. I'm looking around the room. I don't see anything. You know, I call the dog over, and the dog's laying next to me, and I'm starting to doze off again. Bump! I hear it again. And this time, both dogs jump up, full attention. They're both barking. You know, they run to the edge of the bed, and I'm like kind of sitting up now, and I'm looking around, thinking, what is happening? Sit there for a few minutes. Like, whatever. Start dozing off again. Third time, something bumps, louder this time. My one dog's barking its head off. The other one is on the edge of the bed, growling, looking at something. Growling. I don't see anything. I'm just like, here we go again. They're back. So that was kind of the end of it. Nothing else happened. Got the dogs chilled out. They were kind of worked up quite a bit. We're just kind of figured out. Well, we didn't figure out anything. I don't know what's happening, but we ended up going back to sleep. You know, and I was thinking, you ever have those moments where you're just about asleep and you hear a noise, you know, it makes you jump, and you wake up and you're like, did I just hear that for real, or was I dreaming that? But my dogs reacted to it, and one's barking, one's growling, and they're looking at something that I don't see, you know. So I've always got my dogs to kind of reassure me that I'm not imagining things. Maybe, I don't know, but just weird, you know. And went back to sleep. Nothing else happened. If it did, it wasn't enough to wake me up. Dogs didn't freak out the rest of the night. So today I'm sitting here, you know, I'm working on some music, writing some music, and just sitting here kind of zoned out, you know. Been listening to music, trying to write some music, putting some chords down, and I'm sitting right here, and I just get this weird feeling that just out of the blue, you know, wasn't even thinking about anything weird, just get this weird feeling somebody's like standing over my shoulder, you know, and kind of like doing one of these, you know, like, the hell. I get the old cigarette smoke. I'm vaping, so there hasn't been a cigarette in my house now for years, and it smelled like somebody blew cigarette smoke right over my shoulder. Lasted for like maybe a minute. Really heavy smell of cigarettes, and I'm like, then it's gone. So just more weird happenings, you know, right here within the last several hours. You know, they come and they go. Talking to one of my friends and that I play music with, we were talking about music, and we just got a really good gig coming up in the next several months, a big one. And you know, we're talking, and my dogs heard something outside. My one of my neighbors drove down the side road here, and the dogs barked, and I said, oh yeah, let me said I had some weird things happen last night, and just kind of mentioned it, you know. And we never really talk a whole lot about weird experiences. We're all about making music and practicing and stuff. And every once in a while we'll talk about it. And he was like, yeah, he's told me some weird things that have happened to him, and I mentioned to him, I started making video vlogs about it just because I'm too lazy to write everything down. I figured I started these because I just kind of want to keep track of things and stories and stuff that have happened over the years. And he's had some really freaky things happen in his house over the last several years. He's told me about a few of them, but he said he had some really freaky things happen just like a week, 2 weeks ago. And his house is, I go over to his house to practice when we have band practice nights and stuff. Have a really good music room set up there, and he's had some really strange, bizarre instances in his house as well. And I don't know, man. I guess I'm just attracted, or weird stuff is attracted to me, because it just seems to be everywhere, no matter where I go, no matter where I live. Even I have several friends that just have weird, unexplainable happenings that happen to them. I don't know, I'm sure a lot of people think I'm nuts making this shit up, but no, I got way too many stories to make it up. Some of it may be coincidence, could be debunked possibly, but most of it is just weird, unexplainable things that happen all the time. So hey, there you go, another Weird Wednesday vlog on the record. Many more to come, hopefully. And that's it for now. Talk to you guys later. More vaping videos and who knows what coming your way soon. That's it. I'm off to make some more music, hopefully. Alright, catch you guys later. Thanks again so much for watching. And subscribe, don't like, leave me some comments. I'm always interested in your comments. I find them very interesting. It's always cool to know other people's strange and weird stories. Makes me feel not so freaking odd all the time. Of course, I'm so used to it now that who knows, just the way it is. Catch you guys later. Thanks for watching again. Have a good one. Bye-bye.